And the Fire Wizard, you must now withstand the fury of my flames.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey YouTube, this is Firewizard23, and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Kingdoms. In the last episode, we cleared out Robach, the ice area, so let's head back to Alexander's Ferry House, turn in our ferries. I'm so happy I got 5 stars on that. I don't think I've ever gotten 5 stars on Robach. I've never seen that Ice Golem card. So, into Alexander's when we're ready. Good. Alright. Yokustane, whatever he's saying. Trading our ferries, we have 46 now. Alright. Back to Gurd's. I think it's time for more side questing. Off we go. Ugh, it has been... I nearly had a heart attack earlier today. I'll explain that later. So let's ask about the story. Have we ever heard of Lumsted? A scholar's living there, and he was trying to come up with a way to beat the black fog with science and created white fog that's doing effectively the same thing. Thanks a lot. Technology fails. Alright. Let's head to the transform section here. Just looking to see what we can make. Oh, we can make a griffin! I don't right now because I don't have enough... And I realize, actually thinking about this now, I could have actually made the griffin because later you're going to see me buy cockatrice cards. I could have just made a copy of the griffin card at that point with the experience. Rats. Oh, but I can make a demon skeleton! Oh, yes! The more powerful version of the skeleton card. Let's get it! Cut and print it. Let's go! Demon skeleton! Let's see what else we got. Nothing there. Using the different cards, I'm getting different opportunities here. Different kinds of card combinations I can make. And I can finally get my ghost armor. Let's do it. A weapon-type monster. Slow attack, but powerful. Demon Knight. It has no head! And the Juggernaut... I think about making a Whipworm here, but I decide against it because I only have 2 Juggernauts. Which, again, I could have effectively fixed that because I could buy Juggernauts. Anyway. Venom Spiders... Nothing there. Nothing. There's 105 cards if I haven't mentioned that, and I do decide to make some copies here. Let's go ahead and make a copy of the Banshee. I'll just skip the animation here because it's just, copying the Banshee. I'm not going to bother showing that. I'll make a copy of the Juggernaut card, as long as I'm at it. We'll just skip that. And I'll take a moment to head to the buying mode. And I realize I do want to buy cockatrices. And I could actually buy another. No, not the fairies. Cockatrice, yep. To which I could have gone back and just transformed the cockatrice into the griffin card, but we'll do that later. So off to the village of Lumsted. There it is. And I check the elements first. It's everything except fire, so it doesn't matter what I make. And again, I'm trying to bring in more powerful cards for combat. I do want to bring the ghost armor in. Nice, good attack power, but you're kind of vulnerable during the attack, so be careful. Ghost armor. And Lumsted is a really difficult area, actually. It's a pain in the arse. Tossing the cockatrices. I do want the other Banshee, so I'll send out the ghoul. Okay. So I find here. I do like my Juggernauts. I'm going to keep those. I get rid of my skeletons because I want to put the demon skeleton in the deck. Demon skeleton. Wish I had more whipworms, and I don't. I like whipworms. As strange as they've been, they've actually really kind of saved my arse in this. So I actually really would like to use them, and I decided to ditch the fairy and change it for the Rebus card. Let's go. We have to take care of the white fog as our task, and Gurd is actually going to accompany us on this journey. This level is kind of a pain because it's a very broad open area as opposed to really kind of having a directive. No major boss fight here, but we just have to head around and find all our stuff. So I head to this corner first. There is a treasure in this left corner. But first, we're gonna fight. A Treant and a Demon Hound. The Treant is not helping because it's adding defensive power to the Demon Hound. So do I send out my shark here? I can't exactly remember what I did. Yep, my shark. Attack something. I use my Venom Spider here, but I think I'm actually too far away for that to work. Yep. Oh, I did a little damage, okay. Oh no, it's a shark. Use the Banshee to take out the Treant. Stupid Demon Hound. Kill him! Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna see me, I'll just do a lot of battles here where it just does not work. But yeah, back to my story. I came home, and I'm paying off VSAC loans with the Vermont Student Assistance Corporation. And I pay them off weekly as opposed to monthly, so I'm actually slightly paid ahead. Even though occasionally, like every once in a while for a week, I will cancel that automatic payment so I can use it for other things. And it occurred to me, I got my most recent bill, and it said I owed the full $338 as opposed to like zero, which is said for like the past many months. And I'm like, what? So I get VSAC on the phone. And I'm like, okay, do I actually owe you $338 right now? You've been getting my payments, right? I mean, I know I had to cancel this week's, but I mean, it should have been fine, right? And I'm like talking to them, and I'm like, okay, what's like how much do you need like right now? Because I knew like with the payment that got sent last week, like that would have applied, so it would have counted towards that week. And they're like, oh, well, counting in your interest, you only owe us like $40. Like, oh, jeez. I just like freaking panicked. It's like, was my money going towards the wrong place? Okay, back to the game. You have to make sure you head around all these houses and stuff to find cards, as you've been seeing me find. A lot of hidden cards here in different blocks and barrels and stuff you'll see me break. Okay, now that card up there is... Oh god, what is it called? Hand of Evil? Hand of Evil, I think it's called. That is a very nasty... Hand of Pain. Hand of Pain. That is a very nasty little card because it is very fast, it attacks very quickly. It's a very difficult card to deal with. My shark's gonna deal with this Treant. Good job. Now to attack the Hand of Pain. I mean, it's easier to attack than another monster in this area, but it's still a pain. So here I use my Cockatrice just to knock it out. Wood beats water! Yeah! I'll use my Grass Elemental attack against your water Pokemon! Okay, here's one of those wells. Which oh yeah, I think this is the first one I do in this level. I'm sorry, my head actually turned away for the purpose of telling the story I told before. But there you see the fog thins just a little bit, and there's a treasure over here, but we got more monsters! A Demon Hound and 2 Running Birds. Okay, these Running Birds are a pain, because they are very fast, and they're very hard to hit with slow attacking monsters. See, even my Stonehead missed. Try to use my... Actually, this kind of works a little bit. I tried to use my Juggernaut to just do some multiple hit damage here. I got him, which I was very happy with. Nice. There's still one Running Bird. Running Birds, remember, they increase the speed of all of their allied monsters. So, it's just coming up with something that's fast enough. And here I'm using my Rebuses very quickly before the combat officially ends so I can restore my deck a little bit and my life points. Life, I take a beating in this level. I don't know why. It's a really hard level. I always take a lot of damage here. But I'm guessing damage really doesn't have anything to do with getting the 5-star rating, because I do get it here. Another red fairy. Saying that if 5 runestones came together, the kingdom could unite. Interesting theory. There's a blue fairy. Do I get it? No, I skip him. Let's head this way. There's treasure around this. Oh! Another battle. Running Bird and a Hand of Pain that I killed in one shot. The only way... I'm trying to use my Banshee here, and you gotta make sure you're lined up correctly, because this thing just moves so fast. It's crazy trying to beat this thing. There, I should have hit it. I'm sorry, I should have hit it with the Banshee there. I say that counted, but here I just put the gas in front of it so it runs into the gas. Nice going, cockatrice. Let's open up to get some treasure. Like this, a Dragon Knight card. And this one, another Dragon Knight card. Restore my HP. I check my deck here. I'll go ahead and just toss the cards into the deck. Which you'll see me do a couple times in this level. Oh, there's another treasure. Get some more secret treasure. Like this card. The Gold Butterfly, which I definitely want to add to my deck because, remember, it slows down all enemy monsters. So that will help me fight those running birds. Because it'll counteract their ability. And here's a Kitty Trap card. Ooh. A new independent monster. It's basically the same as all the other trap monsters, that it sits in one place. When someone gets close, it attacks. There is something under those crates. I was trying to get a battle to head out. I'm trying to get a battle to commence so I could break them. Well, let's head over here instead to find more treasure. Like this card, a Stonehead card. I'm trying to get a battle to go here because I do want to break these because there is something underneath. Battle! Battle! Which is like RPGs, you know, it happens if you walk onto a tile or you don't. But I see a set of chairs, and there is a card underneath that chair, but we gotta break it. Because it would be totally conceivable for Katia to just simply move the chair and take the card from under it. Bro, that's a big freaking card, by the way, if it's big enough to be under a chair completely like that. So I see my Gold Butterfly here, and I'm trying to use my Dragon Knight to take out this Demon Knight. No, I can use my Gold Butterfly to slow down the running bird. Gold Butterfly! That's being counteracted against a little bit. It's not as fast as it was. Still pretty quick, though. Is it? No, it's still, you can see the hands, so it's definitely slowing it down a little bit. Perhaps its ability to make things fast is stronger than the butterfly's ability to make things slow. But I finally trap it against that corner with the land shark. We can just wail on it over and over again until it's dead. Yay! Yay! And we got some experience points. Huzzah! But here's that card that was under the table, a Tiger Mage card. And here I'm going to head over to those crates. Like, come on, battle! I run to the ferry, which starts one. So we have to bust these boxes open. Oh, Hand of Pain, who conveniently broke the boxes open. Send out my Golden Butterfly. There you can very clearly see the hands slowing down the enemy monster. Thank you, Stonehead. Alright, nice job. Tomorrow I have a day off. I am so happy. And here we find a Mind Flayer. A card restoring monster that restores 5 to 10 cards when summoned. And you see a little flip there in the video. I actually stopped the recording of the game and just restarted it again because my capture card did something weird here and I wasn't sure what it was. So if my audio was really desync to the early part of the video, I do apologize. The audio of the game was desync. Okay, send out my Gold Butterfly, and there he goes. And we beat the Hand of Pain. 2 of them. Yeah, I'm really hurting. Yeah, so I have a day off tomorrow. I'm so looking forward to just sitting on my ass. It's not even funny. I am so worn out. And my character is worn out right now. And I could see by how the game visually does it, there's actually nothing under that card, so it's good. There's a Solari up here. I try to go up, but we get fought into another battle. Damn it! Let's do it. And I realize I'm kind of mad that I have the Wizard and the Trance card right now because it's like I'd like to use something that can attack, and Wizard and Trance don't attack. Trance improve everyone's defense on your side, and Wizards improve all the power and strength of all the monsters on your side. They don't actually do anything. Here comes my Juggernaut again. Here's some clever moving and get multiple hits to this Demon Hound. Sweet. I'm like, why did the combat end? And I see, oh, it's another monster. There's still another one. And I conveniently smashed the crates here. I had forgotten about this little side area, but you need to smash those crates to get those chests. So I need to use a card to beat this Hand of Pain. Who do I select here? Oh, the Stonehead. Come on, Stonehead. I realize I gotta lure the Hand of Pain over to this corner so it can get under the Stonehead. And now I realize, like, oh, geez, it's trapped, so I gotta move over here so it'll chase me again. And then, smash! But unfortunately, it's a fire type against a water type, so that doesn't really work that well. So we should use the Demon Knight! Shah! Nice job. Wait, is it called Demon Knight? It's not called Ghost Armor, sorry, not Demon Knight. Demon Knight's a different card. Let's head over and grab this secret treasure. Like this card, a Tiger Mage. This card, a Kadopa. Thank you, whoever gave me the appropriate pronunciation, but I don't think I'm ever going to be able to remember how to say it. Oh, restored some stone power, good. And I get stuck on this corner here. I'm like, just go up the step, Katia. It's not that hard. There you go. And I believe there is a chest on the other side of this house. Let's zoom around. I think... Oh, and there's also a fairy inside this little thing. And when we get all the runestones, we should go to the temple, as he says. Thin out the fog a little bit. And that doesn't reduce the encounter right here, by the way, taking out that fog. But there's a couple more treasures. Oh, and another battle. A running bird and a Hand of Pain. Not good. I'm trying to find something useful here. I need something fast to take out that. Take out the running bird. So I throw down a Tiger Mage, which reduces the spell necessity of all the stone necessity of all my cards. And I'm using the cockatrice foolishly. Something that's quick, and it suddenly occurs to me, why not just use a Whipworm? I have a weak one, but why not? So go, Whipworm! I just kind of how silly he is, but he works. You know, he's got this huge range, and he can hit something that's kind of trapped or fast. You can just smack it. Nice job, Whipworm. But like I said, they are downright abusive in the second game. Here's another card, a kitty trap card. And yet another card. A Hand of Pain. Good. I'm really hurting. I'm like, I need to get to a deck point. I can't go on like this. Because you also notice my deck was kind of running out. And I've used my Sea Monks and my Rebuses already. I don't think I restored any of them. Another hot Demon Hound. Go away. Come on, Man Trap. Get him. Go, Demon Skeleton. You're big and you're scary. Because remember, anytime I try to use a card but I don't have enough stones, like they're gray right now, if I try to use any of those cards right now, I lose life for doing so. You can't kill yourself in this game doing so, but you can in the second game. You have to be careful about that. Which I think is kind of poor. You just shouldn't be able to do it. I don't like that. So I just try to attack this thing. It's my Whipworm again. This Whipworm, like, completely saves my ass. This card has actually been much more valuable than I've given it credit for. That it really has saved me. Just how, the kind of repetitive damage it can do, and just how its pestilent level of damage ability. That's why I really want a lot of copies of it. It's a nice card. So where's the deck point? There it is! The deck point! Yes! Ugh, throw all my cards in my deck. Okay. Whew. Restored a little bit. Now here I'm kind of puzzled because I can't figure out exactly where the last... Where's the last well? Because there's only one well left. Well, where is the well? Well, there's a ferry, so I definitely haven't been over here. Lets us know that if we see a Tran or a running bird as a monster, we should take it out first to make the rest of the monsters easier. Good strategy, but sometimes you just gotta go with what you gotta go with. Yeah, because I'm like, did I go over here? Like, no, I fought this area already. This is a great... Oh, no, it's a Hand of Pain. The battle I get into here, which is like such a pathetically simple battle. I try to use the Castopa balls here, and My thought is, like, it's trying to turn itself around so it can properly face the Hand of Pain. And it kills it in one shot. Yay! It is a very powerful attack that Castopaballs has. I think it's an Earth type, and I don't... Oh yeah, Earth types are strong against water, that's right. No, wood types are. No. Wood... whatever, it beat it. I have to look that way. Wait. Fire beats wood, wood beats earth beats water, water beats fire. Yeah, okay, that's right. So earth is strong against water. I thought I had it backwards. Well, it makes sense to me that a grass attack would work good against water, too. Smash that creature. I don't like it. Like, Castopaballs is far too slow to take this thing out. So I decided to try the kitty trap. Kitties! Oh, but first I'm going to use my Mind Flayer. Give me back my cards! Boom! Thanks. So let's try the kitty trap. Gets nice and close. Nice going, kitty trap. Yay! Off we go. We're still looking for the last... Okay, maybe I have to go back to the beginning of the level again. There's Gurd. But where didn't I go? And I'm looking up the upper right map, and I'm like, oh, it's over here I didn't go. Aha. Oh, another treasure chest. So let's open it up and find some treasure. In this case, an Evil Eye card. Oh, a monster. This is the stupidest battle. It is just a Treant. A monster that can't attack, but it's improving its own defense by simply being present. So I throw out a Castopaballs, which will just simply smack it over and over again. This is officially a stupid battle, but it'd be a good time to, like, use, say, your card restoring cards. Throw out my wizard so it's a little bit more powerful when it strikes. Got it. Wizard's only good if you got, like, a good, like, combo strategy going on. Like, you want to have a bunch of monsters out and you just want to pump them up. Okay, make sure to check this over here because there is another red fairy. First human we've seen in a long time. Another fairy said previously that they all ran away. Check around the house because I want to make sure that there's anything over there, but there is not. And we've got a Hand of Pain to deal with and a Demon Hound. Send out my Castopaballs. He's dead. Here's my stone head. Boom! Gotcha! Fire against wood. Yeah! Okay, so let's just put the herbs in the final well and get rid of this fog. And there we go. Level complete. Which gives us a reward of a Sasquatch card. Nice. Which is just a summon monster that just does a claw swipe attack around it. 5 stars. Let's take the first 3 cards. Come on, big bucks. Alright, we got a Hand of Pain and 2 running birds. Sweet. This is a monster. It's an independent monster. It doubles the power of all water monsters and halves the power of all fire monsters. Similar to the... What card was it before? I can't remember its name right now. So, and there's 1 card of each like that. So, this is Firewizard23 saying take care and bye-bye for now, everybody. Next time, onward to adventure. Bye-bye.